Look at all that. This is Georgie, my $100 Mazda Miata, and for the first time ever, I'm going to be putting on quality parts. Ever since I got this car, I've been putting cheap garbage onto it, and it's finally time that I do some serious upgrades. So, starting right here, we have some flow force injectors. If you watch this channel, you've seen that I've had these for a while. Finally time to install them. Also, we have an air filter, so we don't see the broken pieces of the turbo. Next in the lineup, we've got a brandy new from 2015 Brom harness to go with our used, but good bucket seat. I don't know why, it's a little ratty, but it's like the nicest feeling bucket seat that I've ever sat in. I'm pretty hyped on it. I think it'll look okay, and it'll fit Georgie's vibe. Also got these cool headlights with the halo turn signal shaboopy boppies that I got from a parts car. They are not in fantastic shape, but they are better than the stock headlights that are currently in Georgie. And lastly, since this is a drift car, we got some freshy, brand new tires, and to go with that, I picked these up. These are arguably too nice for George. Look at these. We got some Kansei KMPs, and they are going to be looking so good. I had some Workmeister reps on Georgie, and I ended up selling them to my buddy Weston because he bought a Miata off of me. It was the total NB Miata that was on my channel before. If you look at here, Weston bought it. We finished doing the repair on the front of it. It's got the hood from my lifted Miata, and it has come quite the long way. Now this is what it looks like. Thing is actually pretty pimpin'. We're gonna manual swap it on the channel. I just did a manual swap on this channel, and it kind of sucks, but it's worth it. It's worth doing. Enough yapping. Let me get this fucking car on the lift, and I can't wait to see it with these wheels. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I mean, right in the nick of time. Atlanta. So, we got our tires mounted and balanced. I didn't balance them. I lied about that part. It's a drift car. I'm not worried about it. Up front, I like to run 200 treadwear tires on drift cars. I like how it feels. Some people like less grip, some people like more grip. I like more grip in the front, so I got a Federal tire in the front. This is a 200 treadwear, competition use only tire. In the back, we got some eBay Ching Chong tires, the cheapest ones that I could find. These ones happen to be 4CM tires, and I mean, it's a drift car. Like, if you're trying to be good at drifting, think about your tires more. I think this one's like 400 treadwear. I'm gonna air it up to the moon. We do have a turbo, but I'll still probably run like I'll probably run like 40 to 45 PSI. In the back, these ones, dial in your pressure however you please. But we've got some Ching Chong cheap tires in the back, but they are brand new. Also, this is a 195/50/15, and this is also a 195/50/15. If you're running a Miata, you can run from 195 45s up to 205 50s. This is like the happy medium that I like to use. That's what was on the car before. The only problem I have with these wheels is the offset. I believe these are 15/8 with a 25 offset, and the wheels that I just had on the car that I sold to Weston were a 0 offset. And even those wheels with a 0 offset, they still hit the inside lip, like in the barrel. So if I go full lock, these are gonna get absolutely destroyed. And they're brand new, so maybe wanna make some bub stops in the future. Also, probably run some spacers. So if I can get a 25 mil spacer, they'll sit about the same. I don't have those now, but I'll tackle that at a later date. Put them on, we go have nice wheels. fitment is a little whack. I feel like I gotta go down on the front, and also it's sunk in a little bit. The back, perfect ride height. It's still a little sunk for my liking, but not terribly bad. I think that looks good, man. That's classy. Really class George up a little bit. Sheesh. Yeah, before the day's over, I gotta drop that front. That ain't acceptable. The back, I'll take it. I like that fitment. The tires like just barely touching underneath there, and yeah, this one's gotta get dropped down a little bit. So before the day is done, drop the front. Yeah, drop the front. That's too much of a gap. The back is good. I'm thinking drop the front maybe like 3/4 of an inch, and we'll be looking sick. Next order of business, we're gonna put on some headlights. Boop. So we got that factory classic Mazda Miata look going on with George right now. And these came off a parts car. I don't particularly like them too much, but I think they'll look a-okay. For now, I'm just gonna plug in this part. I'm not gonna wire in the turn signals yet, or will I? All right, so we got our headlights. We made sure that they work. Now, I have these little wires that I just made just to connect to these butt connectors, and I believe that these will make the Halo's running lights. I need to tie them into the factory turn signals, and also I have no turn signal bulbs plugged in because I had the bumper like not tightened down all the way, and then I hit the brakes really fast and it flew off and it ripped the wires out. So I'm gonna look around, see if I can find some factory bulb connectors somewhere. And hopefully we can splice in these wires to this, and then yeah, it'll be looking pretty sick. I wasn't gonna do the Halo stuff, but I figure why not while it's apart, get it looking fresh. Poor race car is turning into a parts car. I see bulbs in there, so I'm gonna assume it has the wiring too. I'm gonna take those. Sorry, little green machine. Brother! No, it goes crazy. Look at it now. It's fucking doing a disco party. All right, so I had no idea it was like this. Dude, these are hard as nails. Kind of fucking cheesy, but press the hazard button. It just on disco party mode the whole fucking time? Is that really how this goes? It just goes red, green, blue. All right, turn off the headlight part. Now, how do I make it not do a disco party? Dude, it does some crazy shit. I'm gonna get pulled over. There's gotta be like a app or something. Cause like, how the fuck am I supposed to control this?
There's no button now or anything you can push on the back to change the mode?
No. I might not run these because this is a little fucking... Dude, the running light is just wild. We're gonna skip out on the whole disco party for right now. I think I'm just gonna leave this alone. We're just gonna have Halo lights because I can't control like the RGB fancy pants stuff, and I don't really want to have a disco party going on the entire time I'm driving this car. So for now, we're just gonna have the fucking headlights, dude. I don't need to have all that. Why would they just automatically cycle through like that? They couldn't just have like a normal light setting just when you on startup? All right, whatever. For now, this is fine. Oh yeah, look at you, George. Turn the high beams on. Oh, dude, we can see. We can finally see. Look at that. Goddamn. He didn't have turn signals until now either, which is sick, so. All right, we got new wheels, new tires, injectors. We need to do the bucket seat, the harness, the underheader muffler. Pretend like you didn't see that yet. Don't worry about that. Used but cool headlights. La 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 la. Done. So we're gonna pretend like you didn't see this. But we've got injector, bucket seat, and harness. We're gonna go ahead and put the harness and the bucket seat in. That's usually a pain in the ass, but for now, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. The seat that I have is kind of ready to rock. So we got this Pro Car by Seat. This Pro Car, wait, no, by Scat.
By seat.
Pro Car by Scat. So this is just like the, what is it? The Summit Racing Special or something like that, I'm guessing. The back of it's pretty sick. We've got the Bass Boat Silver Flake. The only thing that really bothers me about this is there's a rip here and a rip here. Not the end of the world. It will fit Georgie. It fits me like a glove. And also, this was this color red, and I had previously tried to hit it with vinyl black paint, so it's a little gaudy, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll have to revisit the bucket seat in a future episode. But for now, we need a bucket seat because I think it's gonna help a lot when it comes to drifting. Off camera, I also installed a steering wheel. We had the stock steering wheel in here for a while. I put my quick release, an NRG hub, and we've got our SICK Compound 75 horn button. It's not very straight right now, but that's okay. So a bucket seat and a steering wheel makes a world of a difference when you're trying to drift. Boom boom, yes, the boom boom.
It's the boom boom. It's the boom boom.
I'm gonna give this seat the boom boom. We gotta get this boom boom on out of here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and install my harness first. When you go to do this, make sure you have a harness bar or a roll cage of some sort. So the harness is gonna go here, and since I'm using a 4-point harness, I need a spot to hook the bottom to. So what I'm going to do is take out the seat belt bolt. I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to leave the seat belt in here because I don't really feel like dealing with that. I'm not going to use it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll use the factory belt. If I can run the factory belt and these little bolts, I will. Basically, this is replacing the bolt itself, and it's just going to have these little eyelet hooks, and the harness just clips onto it. So if I can keep the factory belt, I guess I will. But I'm definitely leaving it on this side because I don't feel like taking out all this stuff. So we'll leave this in for now. All right, so I got this used harness from my buddy Jake. It's not even used. I don't even think he used it. So I'm going to put this into Cousin George. And the way we do this, the bottom pieces are super nice and easy. We take this little hooky dude, we just go like this, we go shaboink and shaboom. We have this harness attached. I decided to leave this because I figured street driving it, maybe we'll just have the seat belt. It's not like Georgie's gonna get street driven much, but it's a nice option. Don't have to use the harness the entire time. So bottom pieces, nice and easy. And then when you get up here, we've got these long johns over here, and basically you go loop-de-loop around and you tighten it, and then loop-de-loop around again, and then you take the tails and you wrap them all up, and I zip tie them up, and they look pretty. So I will show you the final product of what that looks like. If you want to learn how to install a harness, then just look up a YouTube video. It's really not rocket science. All right, I'm gonna leave this loosey-goosey for now. We've got our sides nice and tight. We've got our back pieces. I just kind of like eyeball them where they need to be. I'm not going to tighten anything up until I get the seat in place so I can adjust it to my liking. The only problem with this seat is that it's not on sliders right now, so only somebody around my size can drive the car. I'm not a big fella, so we want George to accommodate pretty much anybody. I'd love for my homeboys to be able to hop in the car and drift it whenever they feel like it. So I will have to get some sliders or figure out a better seating situation. But for now, I'm going to put this into the car.
What?
So basically, I can't get the seat to sit where I want. So I have to hammer in the transmission tunnel and just make some room. I did it on my nice car, so like I'll just bust out the big hammer and give it a good old whack-a-poo. I'm sorry, George. So if you look right here, there's like this hump that's in the transmission, and it's just not allowing me to move my seat in enough. So I'm going to just give it a good old fucking... Sorry, Mr. George. That might do it. I think that'll do it. Sick. Not bad. Take it. Alrighty, well, just like that. Bam. We got a bucket seat. We got a harness. I got my little dingle dangles wrapped up, zip tied out the way. Kind of have it somewhat fitting to me. Looks pretty dang good. Damn, George, looking good, little fella. Dude, this car is a full-blown little race car now. Hell yeah, brother. Okie friggin' dokie. Last thing on the agenda is to install our new fuel injectors. So, yeah, basically take the fuel rail out, put the injectors in. Let me see what we got. All right, so these have been banging around on the back of this car for a while. I only have 2 injectors. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, I have 2 injectors hanging around back here. I'm gonna make sure I got all the O-rings and the spacers and stuff. Oh my God. So I got some flow force injectors, and I believe that these are Mustang GT500 injectors. So I am going to put these in. I don't exactly know how to scale them, but I guess I give them a go. Okie friggin' dokie, we have our injectors in place, and this is where oh shit, is this connector getting pinched by something? Oh, fucking god damn it, dude. All right, let me figure this out real quick. Okay, we're all good now. None of these factory connectors have, like, the securing thing, so I'm just gonna hope they don't fall apart yet. But we have our injectors in, and it seems to have no gaps. It spins, like, ever so slightly, but no play or anything. No factory or no adapter spacers or anything funky needed, which is cool. So, I have everything back together. I gooped up this little thingy. I don't know what the hell it's for. Something with the idle air control valve or something. We are back together. We have our air filter. It's funky looking, but it's better than seeing the broken, the broken teeth on the turbo. So we got this kind of situated. Now is the part where I struggle. Realistically, not that hard, but I have to give it some beep boops on the laptop and adjust the injector size, and hopefully it runs right. Like last time I did this with eBay RX-8 injectors, it ran super rich and it would not run right and like literally fouled out within seconds. So wish me luck. I'm gonna give it some beep boops. Hopefully the next clip is this car starting. We'll see. Oh, we got pops. We're running. Let's see what the fucking thing will idle at. Watch your feet. It's running rich as a bitch. I'll keep this bitch alive for a second. So you see that number, air-fuel ratio? We want that to be the exact same as this. At least like close.
12.6.
Yeah. All right, we're doing all right. I believe that fucking worked. It's running. Idle in by. Yep. I have no idle air control valve, so it just kind of, you gotta let it warm up, and then it'll go up a little bit. Dude, those little injectors are loud. I can hear them ticking. I hear the little guys ticking. All right. Let this guy warm up, and then maybe we'll just go down the road real quick and see what's good. All right, we're gonna take this little fella down the road, see how it feels with the new tires and everything. I don't know, did I torque the lugs down? I think so. I'm gonna double check. I did not torque the lugs down, so it's a good thing I checked. All right, we're gonna take this thing for a little cruise down the road. I got the GoPro set up in there, and we'll see how things go. Maybe we'll hit and boost a little bit, and hopefully it runs okay. We got fucking Tuner Man over here. Never touched Tuner Studio a day in his life. He's like beep booping it up over here. You're analyzing, right? You got it down.
Yeah, I know what I'm looking at.
He's a tuner. He's a fucking tuner boy.
So what? What is it not supposed to get over?
What do you mean?
You said it wasn't supposed to get over a certain number at high rev.
So basically, the air-fuel ratio, this is for you guys too, the air-fuel ratio, when you're in boost, you want the air-fuel ratio to drop to right around, like, I don't know, probably, you want it to be rich. So like 12-ish or under. Like if it goes above 12, then basically you want it to idle around 14. It's idling around 12.5. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the map or whatever. Not a great runner. Huh?
That dropped way low.
Yeah, it doesn't run very good. So we need some tuning help, but we'll get there. Driving down the road. It quieted it down with that air filter.
Yeah, it did.
Keep an eye on the AFRs. Let me know what they're doing.
They're in between 11 and 13.
I mean, that's fine. It's not like I'm getting into high boost. I don't think I'll hurt it or blow it up safe until somebody can fucking tune it.
The highest you got was 6,000.
6,000?
6,000.
Yeah, see, it should be higher than that. It should be at least fucking 65. Alright, so Georgie is idling surprisingly well, right around where I want it to idle. It's pretty dead nuts. This little auto-tune stuff is actually working okay-ish. The only problem we're having is it's hitting a rev limiter at like 55 when I have it set to 6. Not sure what's good with that. Not the end of the world, but at the same time, it's a little bit annoying. Our oil pressure gauge doesn't work. Don't worry about that. We've got our coolant temp holding up because I've got my fans on. I didn't forget the fans. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good. I'd like to call this a success, and I think the last thing that needs to get done is I want to fix the exhaust because it's rattling like crazy. Not going to do that in this video, but I'm going to make a custom-ish tail section of an exhaust. I'm going to use a thunder header. If you know what that is, you're an OG, and if you don't, I'll show you in the next video. But to end this video out, I think I'm gonna go try and swing a donut in Georgie. I haven't done donuts in George since it's been NA, and it was a nightmare. We don't have power steering now, so it's gonna be a little interesting, but I think it'll be fine. So no power steering and a turbo and a weird rev limiter, but I think it's safe enough to get after it. And yeah, we'll see what's good. Coming out of some orifice.
I think it's coming out of that.
It's coming out of something. Alright, well, this thing's, dude, it's smoking bad. Is it smoking out of the fucking... Is anything on fire? Or is it just tire smoke?
Coming out of the gas.
The what?
Coming out of the gas.
That's what you want. Yes. No, it's dripping out of this fucking thing. Yeah, okay, so I put the breather on today, and that was not doing much. So I really need to, it's building up a lot of crankcase pressure.
Why is that all soaked? Is that soaked?
Everything's soaked. Well, it seems like it's on fire, I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta, dude, why is it smoking out of there?
It's coming out of the dash. It's
I don't-
literally coming out of the door, the front, the dash.
I mean, I did do quite a bit of tire smoke, but...
You did sit down.
Dude, I got vents in the trunk too. All the fucking, that's where all the smoke comes up through the holes. Fills up the cabin. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. You like George? You like this channel? Please like, comment, subscribe. We don't have many viewers, but just do it for fun, baby. Lots of good times here. So if you want to see more of George, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.